What's up there, misfits? Welcome to Pages of Ascension. Of course, welcome back. If you've been hanging out with your girl here for a little bit, this is a zodiac season guide for fixed signs for the season of Aquarius. Okay, so what this reading is intended to, as far as timeline goes, is just looking at what themes might emerge for you here in Aquarius season, what you might be dealing with, all that good jazz. Okay, so while I'm getting your cards all shuffled up here, I'm gonna have you point you to this area. Oh, why did I do that? Okay, this area of your screen. Sorry, different setup, so I'm totally trying to like get used to it now, but I like this setup. I'm sitting on the floor. Any hoodle. Okay, so I don't know about y'all. I'm very excited to be in Aquarius energy. Go ahead and read that disclaimer. That is for any and all of the videos on my channel. Okay, pause if you need to go ahead and read it. If it's cool, go ahead and stick around. If it is not your forte, this is a good time to exit stage left. Okay. Now, please be patient with me as I get your cards all shuffled out here, as I am looking for a tipping point, and that is a total of 7 cards. And since, of course, I am shuffling these cards to come out, let them do their own thing, it takes a moment. So, Okay. One more. Perfect. Alrighty. So let's see what we've got here. Gonna have to squish these just a tiny bit to make sure they are all in frame for you. Okay, well, they're mostly in frame for you. So it's really interesting. The only one that didn't flip over automatically is the tipping point itself, which is the 3 of Cups. Okay, so let me show you what you've got here. So you've got the Sun, Queen of Wands, 6 of Cups, 3 of Cups again as your tipping point. We have the 8 of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Page of Cups as your bookend, with the 8 of Cups at the bottom of the deck for you. Okay, so let me marinate for just a moment. Wow. Okay, so this is really cool. What I'm seeing here, fixed signs. I feel like you were merging 2 aspects of your life together to bring in a more balanced lifestyle, a more fulfilling lifestyle. So it literally feels like you're merging your romantic life and your financial life all in the same. So it's possible some of you might be working with a partner or seeking to work with a partner in business during Aquarius season. So let's go ahead and look at your theme, which is health. Very interesting. It's really interesting because the health stuff has been coming up for specifically Aquarius, as the fixed sign. So I feel like that's something you're going to be paying a lot closer attention to. And it's even possible too that in this pursuit of balance and working with your partner, and I do feel like this is, it could be a friend, but with the Queen of Wands here, it makes me think that if this is a friend, this is someone that you have romantic feelings for that maybe haven't been expressed. We could be talking about another fixed sign, such as a Leo, like yourself, with the Sun and the Queen of Wands next to each other. But we also could be talking about a Taurus. Gemini, maybe even an Aries. Because there's more water in your reading than anything else, but I'm not necessarily sensing that that's a water sign so much as these are emotions that are being expressed here on the board. So yeah, I feel like something new is being started. There's some type of relationship, I would say, that's being renewed. And again, like, it feels friendly with romantic overtones. So however that sits with you, okay? But I do feel like you've been working towards something specifically in your work sphere, something that you've been trying to manifest. And I see that this is something that's coming through. The caveat I'm seeing, it's as you're walking away towards something else, but this Eight of Cups card is feeling a lot more like you're walking towards something than walking away from something. So I feel like if there is something that had to be left behind, it was probably something that you left behind back, last year, depending on when you watch this. So for others of you, the manifesting work that you've been putting in has been to receive a romantic offer, like here with the Page of Cups, like innocent, youthful, maybe even a bit immature, but the emotion is genuine. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of all I'm getting from that. So let's go ahead and look into a couple of the clarifiers here for you. See what fits here. I want to know about the Sun and Queen of Wands. Some of you guys could definitely be dealing with an Aries. The Magician card for me can be either a Gemini or an Aries. But with the Queen of Wands here, we could be talking about an Aries-Leo combo even, maybe. Okay, so let's look at these two. Tell me about the Sun and the Queen of Wands, please. Yeah, so it's like this person, it's like this person allows you to express your emotions authentically, and because of that, that is actually contributing to your health. Okay? Yeah, this feels like a really emotionally healthy connection, whatever it is, okay? Regardless to whether it's friendly or romantic. And it's a toss-up in this reading. I'll just be, straightforward with you. But I do feel like it is emotionally nurturing, and it's healthy. Like, this is a healthy friendship, a healthy partnership, which is awesome. Like, who doesn't want a bunch of those? So let's look at these two here. Tell me more about the Queen of Wands, Six of Cups. Yeah, this person, I would even say, they have a very nurturing energy to them. They have very motherly energy to them. It's almost like they emulate balance for you, whoever this person is. They might specifically like yellow flowers or yellow roses. There's an Empress vibe here. Now, I don't know if this person like actually has children. Maybe the two of you have known each other since you were children. That's a possibility as well. Let's see here. I'd also say this person's very in touch with the moon, like moon energy. So you may even notice that their behavior patterns specifically change according to the moon. Now, I'm not seeing something like like way out there or whatever. But you notice like a little bit of a stronger tone or a little bit of softer tone with how they approach life based on where the moon is located. Let's look at the Three of Cups. Yeah, I'd say with these two, this person is very financially, whoops, that way. This person is financially independent. And the two of these energies merging, it allows a very specific sense of growth within you, I feel like. So fixed signs, for some of you, you've been trying to get to, you know, this idea of a King of Pentacles status. Okay, emulating that energy. You've been working very hard to do so. And it's almost like this youthful energy, this nurturing energy has been missing from how you've been approaching that goal. And it's like, as a result of that, I feel like how this health card is playing in is it has a lot to do with like your emotional health, not even necessarily mental health. I feel like this is a lot more about emotional health. Okay, so it's like, you know, that whole all work and no play makes for someone very dull. At least that's one of the sayings, right? I think all work and no play makes for someone who's very pissy, who's very grumpy, someone who can tend to become a pessimist because they don't have enough variety of even emotion in their life, of activity in their life. And I feel like it's possible that in connecting with this person, they've managed to diversify the activities, your daily activities, your weekly activities, your conversations. They've allowed renewal of inner child to come through in your work and how you pursue that. And I feel like that was the catalyst to this offer coming in that you want. Okay, let's look at the Magician and the Page of Cups. So 6, 3, 8, and 1 are the numbers that are most prominent in your reading, with, I would say, 8 being the most prominent because you've got 3, or so the most significant, excuse me, because you have 3 8s in your reading. So some of you might have been getting followed around by the number 8. Okay. Yeah, you're walking into a brand new beginning. So it's almost like the offer that you manifested was something new. It's a new offer for some of you, likely work or profession, but you might have even sent out into the universe a request for new friendships. Okay, new opportunities. Just new things coming your way that you find emotionally fulfilling. Emotionally satiating. Okay, yeah, very interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at your other cards. So the message that Spirit has for you for Aquarius season fixed signs, you ended up with 2 cards. So the first one is the Quest. Okay, and the second is Be the Bridge. So the Quest says plunge boldly into life. And the bridge, Be the Bridge says expand your consciousness to behold both worlds. Interesting. Okay. I feel like fixed signs, coming in contact with this person, interacting with them, sharing, with them, allowing yourself to be nurtured. is what has allowed this new arena of your path to be open to you. That's a lot of what this particular card at least speaks to me. So this comes from the Dreams of Gaia deck. Hold on, let me... There we go. So this comes from the Dreams of Gaia deck. Oh, that's still like super blurry. I think y'all can see that pretty well. I can't tell. I'm doing this mirror thing on my phone. And makes it a little hard to tell. There we go. Which means I'll have to adjust later because now the rest of it's blurry. But I wanted you to see this card because you see how there's 3 doorways there, right? And it's like, that's kind of how our paths are. Like, it does... All doors kind of lead to the same road. It's a matter of the path that you take to get there. And I feel like this person may have been, like, in their own way, allowing you to course correct the direction that you've been on. Okay, I'm gonna do my best to come up with kind of an analogy here because homie's struggling. Okay, so think of it as you've got this coworker, right? And you're real cool, and maybe even at some point you and this person fell out at the job or whatever, right? And then things started to stumble a little more, and for whatever reason you ended up leaving that job, but maybe pissing some people off on your way out the door, and that bridge is burned. Okay? Time passes, you go through things, you realize what it is you need to let go, you start focusing on your emotional health and what makes you feel happy, what makes you feel satiated, what makes you feel balanced. This person comes back into your life, and like renews that childlike spirit within you that you've missed or that you've kind of forgotten about is probably a better way to put it. Okay? And you tell this person, yeah, you know, I'm looking for work. I miss working at the company. I liked how much fun we always had with everyone. You know, and I needed to leave at that time because that was the best for me. But you know, I wish I had done it on better terms. And it's like this person, like, kind of reaching out a hand and saying, well, you know, I can't guarantee anything, but guarantee anything, really? Guarantee anything, but let me see what I can do to help you out. So this person basically becomes a bridge to you, say, getting your job back. And again, this is just what I'm kind of pulling out of thin air, okay? So it could be anything. Like, it could be this person is a bridge back to a talent that you may have had as a kid, to a hobby, something that you really love to do, maybe even a belief system that you had since forgotten about that is being restored within you or renewed within you. Okay, so pick how that fits for you. Either way, I do feel like a new area of your path is being open to you in this season. Okay, and there's going to be bridges available for you to get where you need to go when you feel stuck. You just need to look around, look at what's around you, pay attention to what your emotional health is telling you. Like, if you're in spaces and around people who don't make you feel emotionally balanced, that's probably not the bridge to go down. Okay, so that's, again, just an example. So let's get to your soul lesson, which is indecision. Interesting. So, again, I feel like this has to do with the quest and the bridge. Okay? So, it very well could be that this person, this Queen of Wands, Sun combination, is going to kind of light the way for you. Okay? As far as what bridges you should be looking at, different areas you might want to check into. It could be that you could have health stuff going on and you're not quite sure like what type of doctor to go to, or where you should be looking, or what you should be looking up as far as symptoms or conditions are concerned. And this Queen of Wands Sun character might be that person kind of lighting the way, saying, hey, well, did you ever think about looking at this? This kind of sounds like that. So what I feel like is that the guides that you're being sent in the physical world are providing synchronicities and signs as to which direction is going to be most beneficial for you. It says, I use my intuition in all aspects of my life, and I feel like whoever this person is going to activate that for you. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and call that here. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, and remember, your peace is your power, and I'll see you later, y'all. Bye.